So hey guys, making a video again after a long period of dormancy because I felt like now I should start making a video every day about the things that are going on in life. Like I just wanted to keep on making videos to express my views and what I did in the day, so that actually it's just for me, so that I become more and more creative, at the same time presentable, and also just so that I become more dedicated and focused actually, because I'm not expecting any kind of views or stuffs, because I'm not even editing at this time because I don't have the time for that. But just expressing yourself in the unknown for, like, even if it's just for 5 minutes a day, it is very much helpful, because in life that is what we need, the confidence. That confidence gives us everything, be it when you are creating something, or even if you are presenting something in front of someone. It always helps if you just have the practice. So I feel like my college life is coming, and the time when I'm gonna grow up, that time is also coming. So I should be able to present myself, because the surrounding, be it my state or my district or my country, here peoples are not very presentable actually, because they lack the confidence that peoples from other countries have easily, because we are very much backward when it comes to expressing ourselves basically. people's just People's just don't take that step in life, just because on the fear of the judgment of the society or the peoples around them. So that's why I'm thinking that I'll be sharing every single day videos for, like, to just keep a record and track of what I'm doing in life, what are the things that I'm doing, how am I sorting things, and how I grew up in life basically. Because maybe my situation right now is not the best, or not, this is not the dream life that I'm living. But there is a famous quote that you can see things about yourself with the vision or the eye of your mind that others can't see, especially your surroundings, which is, I won't say that my family is not, like, my family is very very much top notch family actually. My parents, they just absolutely support me in everything that I want to do. But the surroundings, it's very normal, middle, not even middle class, this is a poor class society actually. So they're very much not like expressing themselves or any kind of stuff. They won't come forward to do things that are out of the comfort zone. That's why what I'm doing right now, it is very very much out of my own comfort zone. But I can't stay in my comfort zone and dream of living the best life actually, that only me I can see. Others, what others can see, most of all, they'll think that I'll clear JE maximum and get a good college and then do a 9 to 5 job. That's what others can see maximum for me. But what I can see is much different actually from the conventional methods. I'm not saying that it's YouTube, because things doesn't happen in a day, and neither am I expecting someone to see the videos of a random teenage Indian guy basically, especially because being Indian is at a disadvantage geographically speaking, because people just like to, like, pull each other, or, like, the conditions aren't very much favorable for doing something out of the box. But recently, in life, after, like, skipping the gyms and stuff, I have focused much on the mind, because I've learned that our mind is everything. That's why in our culture, our rich culture, there was always, in the yogic traditions, there was the importance of the mind. And now the Western world understands that very well, the power of the mind actually. But I think in India there is a lack of that. People are depressed. I mean, we don't even know our culture actually. The Western world, on the other hand, I've seen they are evolving on a very faster rate when it comes to mind through meditation or yoga, whatever it is. This is not some religious beliefs. This is the rule of the biology of a body. So this is the universal law basically that works for everything. So once our mind is in control, obviously who won't want the mind to be fully in control? Everyone wants it, because what are we doing? We are programmed. Why I'm saying that? Because we don't want to watch YouTube for like 4 or 5 hours a day. We don't want to play games for like 3-4 hours a day. But we still do that. So what is it if it's not programmed when you don't want? But you have to do it. That's only because our mind is not in control. So that's why in the recent days I focused a lot on my mind actually. And first of all, I just got a bit distracted from the positive side of the world due to some prophecies and stuff like that are not very much good. Like, I just got involved into like the world and kind of stuff. But then I realized that how the world is behind that. They're expecting something negative to happen. But when you give out the vibrations of negative, you can't expect your life to be positive, and my life wasn't. So I just then focused on the positive impacts of life and the world, and especially on the control of the mind, meditation, various types of meditation. Okay. And yeah, I just got experiences, and also like different, the scientific study, I'm very much interested in, like the relation of the mind, what happens during meditation, the basic aspects of those, and like that is given in quantum physics, or how the neurons change when you meditate, especially the works like of Joe Dispenza, Dolores Cannon. They have done a fantastic work in explaining scientifically how biological changes happen when you meditate and stuff like that. Spiritual changes are obviously there, like you get too many mystical experiences, but the most important stuff is you can dare to do the unknown. Like speaking in front of the camera and recording that and giving it in YouTube, like, and just most of the people don't take a step because of the fear of judgment of others. But yeah, that's what happens when I don't have our mind in control. We shouldn't fear judgment. So what if the world says, they don't care when someone is hungry on the road. So why care about them? That's why I think that I should do this, because I felt it, that I should keep a track of things that I'm doing. Like for example, in the last 2 months I've been studying very hard, because I haven't studied anything in the 2 years for JEE, like, because my mind was out of control, I was distracted and stuff. But I've brought my mind in control, and like, whereas 60 days ago I had like 3 chapters completed in physics, 4 chapters completed in chemistry, and 15 chapters in maths. Among them, there was only like 1 chapter that I had practiced questions, that was binomial theorem, and 3 chapters which I had good notes, that were of chemistry, mole, atomic structure, and periodic table. These 3 chapters I had good notes, except I hadn't done any chapter. And now in just 60 days I have completed like 55 plus chapters. Here you can see. So that is some of the achievements that I've got in this period of time actually. So yeah, that is basically what I'm doing. And also every day I'll be just uploading videos about my insights for me, to see, because I don't expect like to for the YouTube to grow up, but this thing will help me in every aspect of my life, be it speaking and expressing myself, be it having the clarity of thoughts, because when you speak out what your intentions are, your mind gets clear because there is no other way of doing it. So speaking to yourself also helps in clearing the mind, clearing and forming what my beliefs are regarding certain things, like for the mind, for the body, for the situations and circumstances in life. Because now at this point of time, I like feel like I'm trapped, because when you're not doing something that you love to do, and when you're not living the life that you love, then I feel that there is a trap actually. The real us is when we are expressing the original us. But then to get that real you, we have to have the clear vision that what we want in life, and then we have to work step by step in that process of getting to that life. And like the law of manifestation also tells that we have to visualize our dream life. Okay, so my dream life is something that only I can see, because I believe on myself, not someone else. So only I can do what is impossible for others, because society, no one trusts us except us, because whoever, especially in countries like India or any of Asian countries or third world countries, they're getting out of the conventional is first of all a step no one wants to take, and second of all, everyone fears of being judged. So that is what I got out of, and trying to get out of, to get to my dream life actually, which is not at all conventional, but I believe in myself. I visualize this every day, like I'm living that is visualization, and then remaining in that state, working unaffected by what the present circumstances are. That is the thing that I believe takes us to that. And that has also helped me actually. From the last 2 months, I have been meditating, visualizing, and that has actually taken me from like so many less chapters. Like only I had notes, proper class notes actually from physics wala batch, 3 chapters, and for practice I had done only 1 chapter, and rest everything, nothing was done. And still now actually I have shown those 60 chapters, but I've done them from those Maharevisions, like Israel's Maharevision, or maybe that series that is called Mind Map series of Physics Forum. From there, some chapters, most are from Israel one-shot Maharevisions actually, not even proper one-shot. And I have practiced questions only of the PYQs of JEE Mains 2024. So I haven't practiced, and I also haven't done in great depth, but yeah, I have, like at the sync level I have it. And also today is 5th April, and on 8th April is my JEE Mains. 2 months ago, when there was JEE Mains 1, I had got only 64%, and most of them were like blindfolded, tukka basically. And also in my boards also, which was 1 month ago, I have all those papers, like I just took those cheat sheets, small, and I just took them and just wrote my boards. That was the level of my preparation. And I don't specifically blame myself, because there was no guide. I was confused in too many different sources of coachings actually. So there was not I was not attached to any one particular coaching, which was a great mistake for me actually. And that also happened because, when I took the offline coaching, it was already 1 month ahead of me. So I'm not even giving excuses, or neither am I blaming myself, because I don't believe that if we blame or like argue with ourselves, there is, the guilt. The guilt is the worst enemy that you can have. Guilt is the thing that takes your productivity down from here to here. So I generally don't blame myself in anything, because whatever happens in life, just accept it and move on. That is the best thing you can do, because the past is past, it doesn't exist. What exists is the present, neither the future exists. So we just can't take an emotion of the past and even ruin our present. These are the things that I had been able to get and achieve through my meditation. So yeah, as I was telling, so from boards, I didn't have even a preparation of boards level, but still right now I think that I'm in a good position compared to what circumstances I have been through in studies, mostly addicted to games, movies, etc., whatever, YouTube. Getting out from there and healing yourself again, getting the control of the mind back, and then studying. That has helped me, like in 60 days, from not many chapters to like a good amount of chapters actually. Now still now, if someone was in my position, I think, or if my previous version was in my position, I would have been severely depressed. That what can I do? First of all, I couldn't be able to like complete from like 15, like 20 chapters to 60 chapter jump in like only 1 to 2 months. That was impossible for me actually. And second of all, when I would just think that I haven't done those chapters in great depth, then how can I, and when I have got just 64 percentile in shift 1,